Hi Sagittarius, welcome back to my channel, Karma Fox. I am doing your monthly reading for September 2022. Hope you guys had a really good week. I want to let you guys know that this is a general reading. It may not resonate with everyone. Also keep in mind that in the monthly readings, they are a little bit predictive in nature. So if these events are not occurring right now, they may be occurring in the next few weeks. I'll be announcing the winner of last month's free personal tarot reading in the next few days. And also, I will be giving away another tarot reading. If you're delighted by that and you would like to have a free personal tarot reading, all you need to do is be a subscriber. Be sure to hit that thumbs up button and also drop a comment, and I will be happy to put you in that drawing for September as well. All right, so let's get started. Spirit, can I have the energy of Sagittarius? Okay. Wow, Sagittarius, you are starting out with the Ace of Pentacles. What a nice way to start your reading. So you've got either an influx of money coming in, or you possibly have a stable new beginning and something coming in. It's crossed with the sun. So you're looking at things differently. Happier days are here. And I feel like you're realizing something here. There's a realization that you're having. You're seeing things much clearer. What is that song? I'm hearing that song. I can see clearly now. I can see clear. The rain is gone. Yeah, so these are brighter days for you in September. It looks like September is going to be nice. So let's see what happened here in the past that is affecting this. The Star. So in the darkness, you found hope. Yeah, you found hope. And I also see that there's healing. You've done a lot of healing here in the past. You're balancing out your emotions as well. A lot of you are kind of, you're, how do I word this? You're connecting with your spirituality as well as your 3D existence. You're balancing the two out. Now, why is all this happening? Well, we have the Six of Wands. So you may be recognized for some kind of success here. People are noticing this change in you, and I do see success coming through. For some of you, there may be a new relationship, and people are happy for you, for this. It's a general sense of people feeling very happy about this. Now, I do have to say there is someone here that has been very sad. This is somebody that you may know. It's an older person, an older individual who has been very sad that you will be making amends with. Children are noticing. Children are looking up to you. There's a sense of people just being happy for you. Yeah, I see you kind of, I know it's a flower here, but it's an olive branch I'm seeing in my mind. There's a sense of, I don't know, like there's somebody that's older than you are, and there's a sense of you trying to set something right, trying to make amends. Let's see what's on your mind. Anyway, that's why all this is happening. So let's see what's on your mind. The Eight of Wands. You're thinking about possibly traveling or moving. Some of you are, and others of you, there's communication back and forth. You're considering it. You're thinking about it. But you may be afraid that it's going to stir up a whirlwind here. Or it could be that you're considering it after there's been a storm of some kind that was very unsettling. So take it as it resonates. Some of you, there was something that was very stormy. There was something that caused a lot of problems. And you're considering now communicating. You want to communicate back and forth, and you're considering this. That's the olive branch. Yeah, so you're wanting to have a discussion. You're wanting to talk. Others of you, there's something to do with travel. You may, or relocation, and you may be afraid that that's going to cause an upset. All right, what you don't see coming is a transformation. So there's a door shutting as a new door opens, but in September, you're in the process of this. You're not quite there, but it's a transformation. So let's see how you're showing up. Seven of Cups. So you're going to have a lot of different options here. It looks like you're going to choose love, it looks like. There may be some confusion. There may also be somebody who tries to sell you false goods. And they may try to lean you in a direction. They may try to take you off of your path, and that may cause confusion. But ultimately, I feel like you will choose the loving path. It may be like a test. Energy coming towards you is justice. Now, this is the sign of Libra, but justice is supposed to be blind, and in this deck, justice is not blind. She can see. So she can see out of, from underneath this blindfold. So while it might appear to be blind, it's not going to be blind. Some of you may have legal implications of some sort. Could be a divorce or some kind of legal charges that are coming to a head. There is an energy here of there being this fight. There's been a fight. But this person is going to help you to balance this out. For some of you, this could be an attorney. But this person is going to help you to balance this out, and this person's going to know how to do that as well. Let's see what Spirit's advice is. The energy of this person is somebody who's very analytical. They have a knowing. They see things that others may not, and they are very good at balancing situations and balancing out problems. They're a problem solver. All right, so Spirit is saying take a risk. Take a risk towards a new beginning. Interesting. Let's see what your outcome is. Show me the outcome for Sagittarius. The Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, it could be work. This could have to do with work. And it might be that you're being guided to take a risk. Some of you might be going into some kind of work that is involving legal matters or the law in some way. But I do see that. So for some of you, you're going to be kind of throwing yourself into work, right? And it could be very lucrative for you. If this is relationship, I see things working out. I see you having to work at it, but it's going to work out. I see you putting the work into whatever this is. So bottom of the deck is the Hanged Man. So this is something that's been a long time in coming. You've been waiting for whatever this is, Sagittarius. Yeah, you've been in this waiting mode. And now it looks like something is kind of coming through. All right, so let's clarify. Spirit, why is the Ace of Pentacles here for Sagittarius? If you are in a legal battle, I feel, especially if it's with regard to money, I feel like it's going to go your way. All right, we have the Seven of Swords reversed and the Five of Swords reversed. Yeah, there's some sneaky behavior here that's going to come out. There's something about lying, cheating, stealing that's going to come out. It's going to end a conflict. It's going to end this conflict that I'm seeing here. This is an ugly conflict. It's somebody was very arrogant. Somebody was in a mode of trying to win at all costs. They didn't care who got hurt in the process. There was deceitful behavior. All of that's ending. The deceitful behavior is out in the open. It's coming out in the open. The conflict is ending. All this arrogant and nasty behavior is ending. And there's a new beginning. If this is a legal battle, I do see this conflict ending in your favor. Why is the Sun here? Yeah, there's justice again. You're going to get justice. And there's the Eight of Pentacles. So especially if this is work related, everyone's going to see what happened here. Everyone's going to understand it. They're going to see it. You're going to get justice. There's karmic justice coming in for you because everyone's going to be able to see that you were actually working on things. You were doing what you were supposed to be doing. You were attending to the details here. Everyone's now going to see this. You're going to be so happy because karmic justice is coming into this situation and it's going to go your way. You're going to be putting in work towards balancing things out, but it's going to make you happy. Things are moving in a positive direction. Let's see why the Star is here in the past. Okay, we have the Queen of Wands. And we have the Ten of Cups. Now, the Queen of Wands is very much Sagittarian energy because it's strong fire energy here. And so I feel like you are kind of bossing up in the past. You kind of bossed up, moved towards your own happiness and healing. Healing is a large part of this. So you kind of got that glow on again in the past. You moved from darkness into light, and I feel like that's where this happiness is coming from. You took the steps to bring the healing, to bring the happiness. So it didn't just happen. It's because you took steps to do so. And even in the darkness, you still had hope. And so that's why things are moving in this positive direction. Let's see why the Six of Wands is here. Because Six of Wands is all about success. It's about, being triumphant. We have the Sun. And we have the Knight of Cups in reverse. So there's a realization here. You're seeing things clearly. And this is why all this is happening. You're going to be recognized. You're going to be seen. People are seeing you clearly. They're seeing you in the light. Now, with the Knight of Cups in the reverse, you may have turned down an offer of love, or someone may have turned you down. But you're happy about it. There's a happiness. So I don't feel that this is bothering you. You've kind of pulled back emotionally from someone, and as a result, it's bringing happiness in your life. You're withholding, that cup of love. You're not in this. You're not in this energy of overgiving your emotions. You've kind of pulled your emotions back because you've seen something clearly. Something has come to light. And other people are also seeing this, and they're happy for you. You may have done something hurtful to someone. I see that because we see you trying to make amends after either this older person has pulled back their emotions, or you pulled back your emotions from them. But now there's a olive branch being extended because you've seen things clearly. You're seeing things differently. So regardless of which of those situations applies to you, I see people noticing this change. And this change is what's bringing in this success. Let's see why the Eight of Wands is here. This is what's on your mind. Why is the Eight of Wands here? Oh, look at that. Ace of Cups, King of Swords. Ace of Cups is a new beginning in love. So you've got a stable new beginning coming through. You're thinking about this, and it's following on an ending of something where there was ugly conflict and ego and just toxic behaviors. So now stability is coming in. Karmic justice is being served, and you're putting in the work to raise your vibration, and it's going to be good. You could be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, but there's new love coming in here, or a rekindling of love. You could be moving, for some of you, like I said, and it could be related to a job that would have to do with legal type of things. And if so, it's going to be a job that you're going to really love. I see communication going back and forth, though. And it's in this communication that I see you trying very hard to be very logical and, not using your emotions, but there's so much love here. It's a new beginning. So let's look at September for you. Spirit, show me why the Death card is here for Sagittarius for September. Show me September. Okay. The Hierophant. King of Cups in the reverse. The Ten of Wands reversed. The Knight of Wands reversed. The Empress. Eight of Cups reversed. And the World. Okay. So there is something that's transforming for you. It's not quite there at the beginning of the month, but by the end of the month, it's going to be complete. So there's a transformation happening. You are closing one door and you are cutting something here, cutting away an old life or an old way of being in order to go into a new life. Like I said, it's like moving from darkness to light. I do feel like some of you may have received advice about this. And if you haven't, you will be in the early part of September, because you're standing at this threshold of change. And some of you are going to reach out for advice. It will be from likely a spiritual leader, or maybe even a tarot reader or a psychic. Somebody, though, that is spiritually based and that you feel would give you good advice. I I do feel that others of you, there's a commitment that you're looking at. And I feel like you're kind of holding back your emotions. And I see that here too. You're trying to be very analytical, but you're holding your emotions back. You're not, but you're still keeping an eye on this person. Like you're watching this person. You're trying to keep your emotions under control. I feel like there's problems in the connection here that you want to work out, to resolve. And that's going to happen around the second week of September. Trying to hold back your emotions and work out some problems. Around the third week, I see you moving. There's a lack of communication here. For some of you it could be the mother of your child. It could be your mother. It could be, most likely whoever this older person is. I see there's a difficulty in communication. You're not communicating well. There's problems that need to be worked out, but you're not communicating with this person to do so. You're holding back the emotions. This person is not going to walk away from you. They're not going to abandon you. And I see those problems somewhat resolving. There's a cycle closing out by the end of the month. For others of you, I see you holding back your emotions. You're not talking, but you want to work out problems with somebody. Now, this could be a divine partner. And I feel like you know that this person, you feel committed to this person. You put this person on a pedestal. You feel like this connection could be everything you've ever wanted. And it does have the ability here to be very, very big, a big and beautiful connection. You're dealing with somebody here, Sagittarius, that is very well aware of their self-worth. This is somebody who's going to have very good boundaries. And if you choose not to talk to them, they're not going to chase you. They're going to sit back and they're going to just wait and see what you do. This is somebody who has good boundaries. They have a good sense of self-worth. I know that you want to work things out with this person, but what I'm seeing you do here around the middle of the month is I see you kind of holding back your emotions and holding back communication instead of moving towards this person. I feel like one of you is going to work their way back. So I don't know if there's been some kind of a separation here. I can tell you that it's not over with this person. So you may be kind of pulling back. You may be afraid of this new beginning. Yeah, you might be afraid of this new beginning. It's going to work itself out by the end of the month. There's a door you have to shut. Something you've been holding on to for a very long time is something you need to end. You need to take care of. It'll resolve a lot of these problems. Now, it might be something within you, or it might be something that's another connection or another a situation outside of you. But you're resistant in the month of September to doing that. But I do think that you are going, because this person's not going to budge, and you do have true emotions for this person, I think that you are going to handle your business. You're going to put the work into it. Regardless, I see a cycle closing out. So whatever it is that you're having difficulty with closing out, you will close it out by the end of the month. Let's look at your energy here. Why is the Seven of Cups here? Yeah, I feel like you have some confusion, and that's part of why you're holding back. All right, we have the Chariot. And again, we have the Eight of Wands. Now, that's what's on your mind, and we see it's on your mind here as well. We also have cards, like all three of these are cards of travel and movement. So you may very well be looking at, you know, moving, like relocating, moving, or it could be physically moving, or it could be moving forward in your life. But I do see this desire in you to move forward successfully, quickly, successfully. And there's just some confusion. There may be somebody that's adding to that confusion. So be careful of that. And use your intuition, because your intuition will guide you properly. I see communication going back and forth, and I do see that with that communication, remember, it's that communication is going to be with somebody that I feel like it's going to lead you to a new beginning. And if it's with regard to work and job, it's going to be something you're going to really love. If it's with regard to a person, it's going to be an epic, stable, new love. You're going to choose that, though. You're going to choose to go in that direction with this new love. You're going to take the risk. I can see it. And that's what's going to close out this cycle. Let's see why Justice is here. This is the energy coming towards you. Now, we know you're getting karmic justice, and it's because you're willing to put in the work, and you realize that you have to do that. And you putting in the work is what's going to basically move you from dark to light. Okay, so we have the Queen of Swords. Again, we're looking at strong Libra energy, but also Gemini and Aquarius. We have the Magician, strong Gemini energy. And then we have the Ace of Wands reversed. Okay, so the energy coming towards you, I feel like this is someone who's going to hear you out. This is Justice, and Justice is coming in your direction. This is somebody who's going to hear you out. They're going to listen to you. This person is going to see far more than you realize that they see. They may appear not to see everything, but trust me, Sagittarius, they will. And this is somebody who's going to act in a very fair manner, a very honest manner. But mark my words, if you are not, if you're not being honest, if you're not acting in a way that meets their standards, this person will cut you out. They will hear you out, but they are very, their mindset is very much geared towards justice. And so it wouldn't surprise me if this person was a Libra. This is somebody who fairness and honesty is extremely important. Now they're manifesting here, but and what they're manifesting is a new beginning as well, but it hasn't yet come through. It hasn't yet come through. And it might be because something is ending, has to end before that happens. And I'm wondering if what they're manifesting is an ending on your side so that the new can come through. Because that's where the karmic justice lies. And that wouldn't surprise me. That wouldn't surprise me at all. This person may be, manifesting something in your life to end. And I don't say that in a malicious way, because this is not malicious energy. But they may be manifesting something in your life to end so that the manifestation of the new can come through. This is somebody, though, I'm telling you, this person has a high value. They see more than they let on. They're going to be very honest, and they will hear you out. They will listen to what you have to say. But this is somebody who knows their value. And I feel like this person will cut you out if you are not in line with, you know, those values that they hold dear. So let's see. Spirit's advice is the Fool. So let's see why that is here. So Spirit is saying, take a risk, you know, take a risk for this new beginning. All right, we have the Lovers in reverse. We have the Nine of Coins reversed. And then we have the Six of Swords reversed. Okay, so Spirit's saying, take this risk. There's also a caution here for you. So we see inability to make decisions. These are things that you're being guided to work on. So indecisiveness, unable to make decisions, not being cooperative, not being on the same page with other people, particularly in love. There's some codependent energy that needs to be addressed. And then there's also the energy of, you know, staying in chaotic situations and making yourself stuck in chaotic situations because you're afraid to move forward. So there's fears here and there's behaviors here that Spirit is saying, address these issues. Address codependency, address, you know, making yourself stuck in chaotic situations, address indecisiveness, address uncooperativeness, particularly in love. But by all means, take a risk. Take a risk towards this new beginning. Now, why is the Eight of Pentacles here in your outcome? All right, we have the Seven of Pentacles reversed. We have the Ten of Swords, and we have the Two of Swords. Yeah, so I see that you come to a crossroads in September. You'll come to a crossroads. You're going to experience some loss. Some of it may be financial. All of this is going to end, though. We see an ending by the end of the month. Oh, we see an ending by the end of the month, and we see also an ending in your outcome. Okay, now this might be a little painful, this ending, but it's something that you've invested in that is a poor investment that's ending. And making that decision to create that ending is what's going to lead to the success, which is why all of this is happening, okay? It's the ability for you to see this and to pull your energy back to create that ending, to not engage, to not invest in something that is not yielding it's not a loving connection or a loving situation. It could be, if it's a job, it's not a job that you love. If it's, you know, with regard to people, it could be that you've been investing in unloving behaviors, or the people you're with are investing in unloving behaviors. But what I'm seeing here is you have to put the work in. You have to work at resolving the issues that Spirit has, you know, indicated here. You have to, you know, enable yourself to be strong and independent, to move away from chaotic situations, and to make decisions that are in your best interest, particularly in the area of love. So these decisions are what's going to lead you to success. I do see you having success, but there's a lot of, you're going to be at a crossroads. By the end of the month, I think you're going to be at a crossroads, and you're going to have to make a decision about ending something. Yeah. And then putting the work in, you're going to have to make a decision about putting the work into something else. And I do feel like you're going to do that. I do. So bottom of the deck is the Six of Cups. That's soulmate energy. And it's also the energy of someone who is looking back at their past. You know, spending time daydreaming, looking at past memories, you know, just kind of living in the past a little bit here. And it's causing you to put yourself in this mode where you're not moving forward. Everything is kind of, it's kind of just static, you know? All right, so your oracle card is Sapphire, and it says, easy does it. Your health, happiness, and abundance require a gentle approach to life and work. So move forward, but do so in a gentle way. I see things by the end of the month culminating for you. It's going to be a month where you're moving from darkness to light, literally. Yes. Releasing something you've been hanging on to, ending a cycle. All right, I hope this has been helpful for you, Sagittarius. If you're interested in participating in the drawing for the free tarot reading, please go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Also, hit that thumbs up button and drop me a comment, and I will put you in the drawing for September. Until I see you in the weeklies, namaste.